Hey everybody, what's going on? I'm frozen with outdoor adventures. 31 more days until my start of the Pacific Crest Trail thru hike attempt. And I have a whole bunch of clothing in front of me that I need to get into today. And I think this category is probably one of the most important categories that you can think about before thru hike. This really determines whether you're going to be comfortable hiking or just miserable. And I learned that pretty early on my Appalachian Trail thru hike in 2019. All right, so you know me, I'm a darn tough Vermont guy. I love these socks. I'm taking 2 pairs. That way I can kind of alternate them every day, dry out a pair, wear a pair. And these have been working out well for me for the past, I think 9 years now, maybe even 10 years. I got these 2 brand new from the Darn Tough warranty exchange. They have a lifetime warranty on their socks, and I've had absolutely no complaints. Used them on my entire thru hike in 2019, and they were perfect. So not changing a darn thing about my Darn Toughs. Love them. Pants. Pants are one of those things. It took me a while to find this. On the AT, I wore a very expensive pair of Patagonia Strider shorts. I'm going a little bit opposite on the way. I'm thinking, even though those Strider shorts lasted the entire thru hike, and about, I'd say, half a year after that, I wanted to try something cheap. So I went with the New Balance small shorty shorts. These actually have pockets in them. I'm not sure I'll ever use them, but they'll be nice to keep my hands a little warmer, as my Patagonia shorts didn't have a pocket. And another reason why I wanted to try something new was because on the Patagonia shorts, there was a small zipper pocket back here for like wallet or keys or phone, and that ended up digging into my pack with the small zipper. I contemplated cutting it off, but I never got around to it. So this one is just straight back, doesn't have any kind of zipper or anything. It's very, very comfortable, and they also have an integrated liner in them. And they feel really nice. They don't ride up. They don't go in between your butt cheeks. These are really, really nice. Been using these since I got back from the AT, actually. And I might need to, these are a medium, I might need to go to a small because I've actually lost 10 pounds since the beginning of the new year. So these are getting kind of loose on me, but I'm going to see where I'm at closer to April. All right, hoodies, or I guess my hiking shirt. I am actually going to bring a hoodie this time, and this is a sun hoodie. Now, man, I tell you what, I've tried so many different sun hoodies. I've tried Town Shirt, I've tried Outdoor Vitals, I've tried the Outdoor Research Echo, I've tried these knockoff Chinese brands, which actually worked pretty well, but they just were fairly uncomfortable. And I've settled on something my buddy Murica recommended to me, which is the REI Sahara. It's a little heavier than something like the Outdoor Research Echo, but I feel it just breathes a lot better, and it doesn't stink quite as much. The hood is fairly nice. I can see in windy weather that it might blow off of me, but I think I can live with this because I am also going to be wearing a hat, which is going to be the Outdoor Research something hat. But it's a very popular hat on Amazon, and I'll have all the links to my stuff below if you want to check them out. Another cool thing about the hoodie, I was debating whether to get sun gloves or not, like on my hands, just to stop the sun from burning them up. And these actually have integrated like just thumb holes in them, so I can cover up most of my hand with just the hoodie, so I don't have to bring some more stuff. So REI Sahara sun hoodie. I've already talked about my hat, Outdoor Research, gonna love it. All right, let's talk about my ballerina pants so I can dance down the trail. These I got on Amazon 6 years ago at this point. They're holding up great. This is just a ripstop nylon, and what these do is they act as my wind pants. I got them for like 15 bucks on Amazon. They're called body wrapper pants, one of my favorite pieces of gear. They add additional warmth, probably about 10 degrees, just enough to keep the chill off below 30 degrees. And, you know, if I absolutely need them, if I'm freezing at night, because I do wear shorts at night as well, then again, these add about 10 degrees of warmth inside of my quilts, just to take the chill off. But absolutely love these on the Appalachian Trail. They're coming with me on the Pacific Crest Trail as well. Speaking of sleeping and stuff, let's just go down into my sleep clothes. I do things a little differently. I don't like to be hot and sweaty and make my quilt all grimy and nasty, and I definitely don't like using quilt liners or sleeping bag liners or anything like that. So I opt for like literally a full change of clothes when it comes to sleeping. I have my smart wool liner socks. These are meant to be paired with like an actual sock, but they serve me well. I can walk around in these without fear of durability issues. And like I said, they keep my feet warm and my bag clean so my big old toenails don't rip my quilt. This is the same sleep shirt that I wore on the Appalachian Trail. It's an old Champion C9 shirt that I used to wear hiking that I've now demoted to a sleep shirt. Works great, no real issues or reason to change. And then I have a pair of, these are Under Armour. I seem to just, alternate pairs of shorts that I've worn in the past with a liner that didn't work. I cut out the integrated liner in this, and these are actually really comfortable. They also have pockets, so if I want to just hang around camp, keep my phone on me or whatever, I can do that. But just a pair of shorts, whatever's cheap, whatever works. I'm also thinking about bringing my trusty buff. This serves like double duty for everything. It's a hat. It's a neck shade, if the sun is, hitting the back of my neck, I can do that. I can wipe down my tent in the morning. So probably going to bring this for the weight. I think it's probably worth it, but still on the fence because technically I really don't need it, but we'll see. The number one question I got asked on the Appalachian Trail thru hike is, hey, Frozen, what's that blue hoodie you're wearing in all of your videos? It was a Melanzana microgrid hoodie. But I'm honestly tired of telling people that they can't get it, and I don't really like their business practices. I know they're like super popular, super great, right? And honestly, they are the perfect mid-layer, but I did find another vendor down at Trail Days that I got to try on. This is the Lightheart Gear microgrid hoodie, and it's literally the same thing but warmer, and I can actually buy this and recommend this to you. Now, I bought this one with my own money. They originally had sent me a medium to try out free of charge, but it was a little bit too big on me, so I went down a size and got a small. Gave that one to my dad. He absolutely loves it too. But this is great. Like I said, it's probably about 5 to 10 degrees warmer, and as a bonus, it has thumb holes. So, on those cold days where you just need that added protection but don't want to wear a glove, that added warmth, there you go. And you can get these on lightheartgear.com. I plan to put it through the ringer and see if it lasts the whole thru hike, but I'm loving it so far. Same as the Melly. So for all you people wanting to know what that gray and black hoodie is, Lightheart Gear this time. Because I don't want to answer any more Melanzana questions, believe me. No offense. Probably need a bug net in Northern California after the Sierra, maybe before the Sierra. I just noticed before the filming of this video that the net is starting to, like the seam is starting to come undone. So probably pick up another one of these. I got this from Fresh Ground, who's a trail angel on the Appalachian Trail when I did my thru hike. And I think it lasted like 1,000 miles, 800 miles, with a lot of use, like every day. Because we were getting bit by black flies and mosquitoes every day starting in Vermont. So, just a little standard bug net, whatever. As far as rain protection and snow protection, and I guess some more added warmth, I plan on bringing my Enlightened Equipment Vest. I just did a review of this jacket, absolutely love it, a little bit overpriced, but I do think it's worth it. This thing is great so far, and I'm really excited to use this on a long thru hike and hopefully not soak through like my last rain jacket did, the Outdoor Research Helium 2. This is great, but I definitely want to put it through its paces on an actual thru hike. I got my shoes. They're a little bit muddy and dirty. Didn't want to dirty my table, but these are the new Topo Athletic TerraVenture 4s, I think. Yeah, TerraVenture 4s. I was using the 3s, had great luck, decided to try the next model. And so far, so good. I haven't really taken them on an actual backpacking trip yet, but soon. We've been doing about 60 miles in these so far, and so far, so good. I also have extra insoles. I do have a high arch in my foot. These have a little bit better arch support than an Altra, for instance, like a Lone Peak, but I definitely need some kind of extra arch supports. These are Superfeet Trailblazer comforts, and I have 3 more packages back there ready to go for the trail. I got them on a discount, huge discount, like 50% off. I actually bought the wrong ones because I'm used to the stiffer version of this. But I think, on a thru hike, maybe some extra comfort can go a long way as far as, feet hurting at the end of the day. So we'll see how that goes. Probably an optional piece. I can't imagine bringing something this warm. This is my winter Montbell Alpine Light down jacket. This gets me down to like 20 by itself. I can, with the rain jacket, the sun hoodie, and the Lightheart Gear hoodie, I can get myself down to 20 just, sitting around camp. I can't imagine adding another 20 degrees of warmth. I mean, that's like 0 degrees. So if things are like crazy sketchy in the Sierra, then yeah, I'll bring something like this, but I think it's just gonna be on standby, but I figured I'd mention it. All right, and the last piece of gear, probably won't need these until the Sierra section around mile 700. Probably send these to Kennedy Meadows and, see how things go, see how conditions are. These are definitely gonna be readily available. These are Catula micro spikes, and these just go right over my shoes, and they provide some extra traction. Let's see if I can focus in on that. You see the little spikes here? They just dig right into the snow or ice. I do plan to wake up early if there's really any kind of dangerous passes, which the snow is coming in. We're supposed to get like a light dusting of 10 feet over this weekend, but we'll see how things play out. This will give me a lot more confidence when paired up with my ice axe, which we'll talk about in a later video. But the Catula micro spikes, haven't used these on a lot of trips, but the trips I have needed them on, they definitely are a lifesaver when it comes to slipping on the ice or falling off a mountain. So that is my clothing system to date. Things could change, so if you're interested as we lead up to the thru hike, you can always click the lighter pack link in my video description. I'm gonna try to keep that updated when I go into towns. If I'm swapping things out, you'll know when, for the people that are really following me. And then when I get back from the trail, we'll have all these post gear videos. They seem to help a lot of people when I came back from the AT, so we'll be offering those post gear videos again. And it just gives me another excuse to talk about gear, right? So anyway, 31 more days. I'm excited, I'm pumped. I'm kind of just like, okay, I'm ready to be on trail. I'm ready to figure out the rest of my gear. Electronics has been insanely hard for some reason for me to figure out what battery banks I'm bringing out on the trail, but we will cover those in my electronics video. Thanks everybody for watching. I'll see you next week.